Well, welcome to another breakthrough week. This is, of course, the week of Black Friday, Thanksgiving for the US, and also Cyber Monday is coming up. And so I basically put it all together, and we're just going to call it Cyber November. And this is my official announcement of what specials are available to you for this. And I also want to make a very special offer for you for Relevant.Page because a lot of people have been very interested in that. It is our latest product. And so it is in demand right now, and people are finding that it's great for content creation and all kinds of different things. So, first off, I want to thank you for being here and being a part of this presentation. It is live here on a Sunday night, and I will go ahead and we'll bring up a screen here so we can start to share it and show you the cyber page. If you go to mass.page/cyber, that will get you to here, and you'll be able to see the deals. So it's mass.page/cyber. I'll go ahead and put that into the thing here for you to see on the banner. But the coupon code is Cyber November, which we announced a little bit before. But we do have some extra special things for you coming up here this week. So it'll be very, very good for you to stick around our channel and sort of pay attention to what's going on. So if you go to mass.page/cyber, and you can see 50% off all of our products from Relevant.Page. You have a little description of each one and a link to each product. Bulkleads.net, ImageFly, where you create dynamic images on the fly. Bulkleads.net gives you unlimited B2B to B2C leads, and there's also other tools like chatbots on there and other things. Relevant.Page, we're going to go over that in just a few moments. Of course, Mass Page Tools, which is kind of what got us started with everything, and that gives you a magic form, and you can use that form to situate all the data for outputs into Magic Page Plugin, Page Generator Pro, and Mass Website Builder, which will be coming out soon. Leads Detective. This is a massive USA database with census data and a whole lot of other information. So you can get really good data sets. Actually, no, that's Geoholics. Leads Detective is actually for businesses and domain names and registrars, and it has those advanced features and filters, and it also has the emails and phone numbers and all that kind of stuff. So that's Leads Detective. Domain Kicks, we're also doing the 50% off with that same promo code. Domain Kicks, where you can find all of these different domains for investment agencies. You can grab a catchy domain name for your startup, or get reminded by email if a domain that you have on your dream list becomes available. So Domain Kicks is also has a live view that gives you domain combinations that you may never have thought of before. So Domain Kicks is also 50% off with that special coupon code this week. And then Geoholics is a geo data set for people that love to get really into the data. And this allows you to really hone in on the exact kind of pages that you want to build mass pages out of, or you could use it for getting zip codes for your targeted ads and all of that. And then I'm just going to bring your attention to this. This is new for this week. This is part of our Cyber Monday. It's name your price, make your own annual or custom deal. Just contact me and give me your best offer. Just go to Daryl.chat. And if you can click on this, it'll take you to Daryl.chat. Obviously, during my live stream, I can't deal with that directly, but just go ahead and put in your email address and everything like that, and we can talk about it. And you can name your price. So again, it is, as you can see, mass.page/cyber, and it has all of the different prices inside the different websites. And we can go over that. You can see all of these different products are products of Ledger Digital, and we have more on the way. And we have more on the way this year, and we have more on the way next year. So a lot of these tools and these different softwares, I'm working on a way that you guys will be able to sell them yourselves to other people and make profit. So that's one of the things that I would like to do in the coming year or two, is to make it so that you guys can not just be affiliates, but be able to do more than that. And so we'll see when that kind of can get launched. But I thank you guys for being here. I want to direct your attention over to Relevant.Page. And this is on the inside of Relevant.Page. I'm just going to show you if we go to here and we go to Relevant.Page, you see this is the homepage for Relevant.Page. And here is the, if you are going to sign up, you just go ahead and hit the sign up button. But you can read through the information here. And then this, of course, is the Cyber November sale. It's coupon code is Cyber November for 50% off forever. And we've added another package. So instead of just going from the 2-day trial, which is positioned at $7, we put a middle ground package of $47, and that gives you 1,000 generations a month. And what that means is that every single time you do a search or you do a generation, or like a regeneration, that will come off your credits. So right now we just keep track of it on the back end. We're adding that feature so you can see how many credits you've used and things like that. But just as long as you're using fair use at this point, don't worry about that. So if this is the package for you, that's great. It'll be a little bit more picky down the road as far as, giving you the exact count. But right now, this is the monthly 1,000 plan with 1,000 generations. This could equal hundreds of thousands of words, because of each output can be done. Each generation can have up to 10 outputs on it. So I can really produce quite a bit of words for you for that 47. Then we have the mighty $97 monthly unlimited plan. Now remember, because that coupon code, it's going to take it off both any of these plans. So the 47, the 97, or the 997, we'll get you half off. But what I'm going to do for today is, for the yearly unlimited plan, I'm going to do a very special offer coming up in just a little bit about the 997 plan, where we'll get you the yearly unlimited plan for about $400 right now. So that's more than 50% off. So you'll be able to get the yearly unlimited plan. You won't have to make another payment. So it'd be a total of $397, and I'll get you that $600 off coupon code at the end of this. So this is Relevant.Page. If you go to Relevant.Page, you can go ahead and see all the details here. We continue to add to this website, and you can check out more as we go. Okay. So remind me and welcome everybody. If you want to say who you are or where you are in the chat, I would really appreciate it. But this is inside of Relevant.Page, and this tool just keeps on getting better and better. We're just so excited about it and the things that it does. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off so you can see that the coupon code is Cyber November. Okay, so here we go. I want to just basically show you around. So there's a little tab up here that says, I don't see my cursor here. It says show options. Okay, so if you hit show options, you have a lot of details in here, such as the search engine, which is built in. You have the custom tab, which is all of the custom notes or information about your particular brand, any facts or details you want to have written into the content. Then you have replacements, which it allows it to automatically take whatever it finds, whether it's auto research or generated or whatever, and it'll put your brand in there. So if your brand is, ABC company, and your phone number is so-and-so, it will then place your phone number, your location, your website, your name, all of those entity informations into the the content that comes out. Okay. And then we have the other settings, which is here. Typically, you don't have to set these very often, but that sets your creativity level and relevancy score. We have these for best practices right now, so that we stay as accurate as possible whenever you do something. But if you do think that you need more creativity and higher relevancy, what the relevancy just means is it's going to add more research into the text. So you'll be able to crank this up if you want to take more from the text that is gathered. Okay. Now, one of the things I really wanted to highlight for you is under the search, you do have this right here, which is to enter a URL manually. Okay. So typically through this tool, you would put in whatever your title is or whatever, and then you would either hit auto research, which just takes a little bit longer, but it'll go out into the search engines and find information related to your topic. Then it'll totally take that, break it down into the facts, and then put it into the system to write off of that. So this gives you, in the end, some content that is far better and exceeds the quality of anything from any other AI writer out there. Most AI writers are GTP3, which this is not. And this is always up to date because it's always going off of what's true on, from the top ranking websites that are out there. So it gives you that information. But now if you have a website that has no rankings and you can't seem to find it in the top 10, which is what this is going to look for, is the top 10, you then can just put the website right in here, and it will scrape the website, find the details, and then put that in for this URL research. As you see, this is all the gobbledygook. You wouldn't want to read this, but this is what this is what our AI is using to write off of. Okay. So you can, if you don't like what's coming through, you can just delete any sections in here that you don't want put into your research. Okay. You can do that. Or if you've done a search, let's just do that right now. We'll do a search here, AI copy writing. And even if it's misspelled, it'll still work because it's working like a search engine. Okay. So what it did was it found copy AI, and it'll produce the research in here. Let's just see. It's going to fetch the research. Here's the research here, right? And it can write off of that down here. So if you have an affiliate offer, or you have, website of your own that you're trying to utilize to write descriptions and things like that, now you have all of this content that you can utilize for that. But with the entity replacements, we can go ahead and take that copy AI and put it in as Relevant.Page. Okay. And I'll put in AI copywriter. All right. And then I'll put in HTTP. I'm just going to put in Relevant.Page. All right. And then we'll just go ahead and regenerate that again. Now, there might be a few places, because this is still beta, on the entity replacements, but that will typically go in and change out the copywriting there for that one. That particular one, it didn't, but if we go in and we take a look at this other one, I noticed we did this with. And sometimes it's the order in which you do it. If you get the order out of step, it won't do it as well. But again, we're always trying to improve this and come up with a lot of different things to make it simpler and easier. See, now here we've taken that other brand and we put our brand in here. So it's Relevant.Page AI copywriting, and I grabbed all the information. So if you found a website that does exactly what you do, you could go ahead and do your entity replacements, and you could replace the content. This custom tab is really great. Like if you have content that you've written that you want to use as your research, you can put it in there. You can put it also up here into keywords and whatnot into the top here. Let me just see if I can make it a little bit bigger for you to see. you can put it up in the top of this. Okay. So if anybody has any questions or comments, go ahead and put it inside. And let's see. Yeah, Jim Jones, if you have an offer, go ahead to go to Daryl.chat. That would be fine if you want to do that. But anyway, this is Relevant.Page. If you go ahead and click on this, I want to show you, I'll use a tool called SpyFu, which I absolutely love the way this does these groupings. If you haven't used SpyFu before, this is does a great job with the groupings of things. So under the keyword research, if you put in dog walking, I'm just going to use this as an example because I used this before. So dog walking service, let's try that. And we're going to go in here, and I love this because it gives these questions here, right? And the questions, it does all this great research for you. And then you can kind of see the search volume, right? But then you can go over here on the left side, and you can click on groups. And if you click on groups, it can give you the combined topics, okay, based on certain keywords that are in common to that. So this is these keywords have the word starting in it. This one is how much they charge. This is what is the cost, right? And this is something to do with WAG, right? So, so let's think from a buyer's perspective, right? How much do they charge, right? So we're going to say, how much do dog walking charge? All of this. Do they charge tax for dog walking services? And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to export these, okay? And I'm going to go into Relevant.Page. And you can just click the logo if you want. You start a new page up. And okay. Hey, Jim. Hold on one second. I'll be right there. If you want to just bear with me, I'm just going to show this here. So how much to charge for dog walking services? Do you charge tax for dog walking services? How much do dog walking services charge? And then you hit auto research. So now you're using like grouped information, and it'll go ahead and write off of that. And I'll show you how that comes together. So last time I replaced something, I had to learn how to cook. Okay. Learn how to cook. Okay, I'm not sure what I should do on that. Learn how to cook, because that's kind of very general. But if you could say how to cook something, I think that would work a lot better, Jim, is to do that. So this basically gives some information that can be used to write an article from. It also will give you a summary, and you can also go ahead and hit a rewrite. And now you can rewrite whatever has been written if you have any kind of copyscape issues. If this isn't as much as you would like, one of the things you can do is look under the hood a little bit and see, okay, this is how much research came from this particular post, not as much as you might want. So you just go ahead and you hit the drop down and you change the research to this one. And look how much research is on this one. Now it's going to take that and use that as your juicy content, your juicy research to write off of. And you can write so many different times out of this, it's total insanity, right? Look, it says phone and website. So now if you put your brand, phone, and website into the entity replacements, it would then show up perfectly into this as many times as you want. Now, when you're really, really happy, so like if, let's say, for example, if we go to here, we put in Daryl's dog walking service. I put in my phone number, 800 for dog walk. I don't know. I'm going to put in New York City, and I'm going to put dogwalk.com. All right. And so we're going to go down here and generate again. And once you get this set up above, it's very, very, very easy to just rinse and repeat and just keep getting more and more content. Absolutely. Somebody asked if it works in Arabic. Everything on the input side. See, now it talks about Daryl's dog walking services. It has my phone number in here. All of these types of things. Here's dogwalk.com down in here. And so it has all the specifics and all that. Now, if you're really happy with that, you could go up to 10 generations. Okay. And so what that'll do is it'll take that research, and this will give you so much content that you could write almost like complete pillar content. So with just one run, you just have to go in and edit the redundancies and things like that. But look at all this. This would have taken you just one generation credit to get all of this content that you can then, edit and make for your own. This is why this tool has been so popular this year for 2022. So Relevant.Page is the website you want to definitely check out. Now, as far as like for Arabic, yes. So for example, if you wanted to go with Arabic, you can translate anything from English to any other language that we have. We have, I think, 16 languages. So I will just show you, Facebook user, how this works here. So if we go in, and I'm just shortening it down a little bit. Okay. So you can go ahead and go into translate, and now you can translate the output, the summary, or the rewrite. Okay. The rewrite will only work if you did the rewrite. So if we click here, now you have a rewrite of that. Now you can go into translate, and now you can go to Arabic. And now we're just translating the output, and it'll quickly rewrite it in Arabic. Okay, it just didn't do the dog walking services because that was the entity brand. Okay, if you wanted to do it in Chinese, we have Chinese for you. If you want to do it in French, we have French for you. Okay, I hope that answers your question. But yeah, we do have translate built in, but everything on the input side is traditionally English. We do have some other languages supported on the input side, but the output always comes out in English. And so then from that point, it then can be exchanged. So it's sort of like an exchange rate, and it just sort of gets changed to the other languages that you want to translate it to. Hindi, we got Japanese, Korean, Portuguese, Spanish. And if you have a special request for another language, these are just the top languages, we can always try to enter them in here as well. Okay. So this is Relevant.Page. It's super, super tool. If, let's say, for example, you just want to use the scraper and to go in to grab for a particular website, you could just go into this part under the hide options and search, and then go ahead and put in the website. So if I put it in mass.page, and we go ahead and fetch results. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Let's see, mass.page, and we're just going to update research. Okay, it just takes a minute. So now it has grabbed all the research from there, and now it'll use that to write off of. So it can save you a ton of time. If you're an agency or you write a lot of stuff or blogs for yourself, it's very, very helpful to be able to just get this information. Now, if you wanted to write a blog post, you can just change the format to blog post, and you can change this. And if you have the unlimited plan, obviously you can hit this as much as you want to try to get more and more and more if that's what you're looking for, or you could go ahead and change it out to more generations. And that's another way to do it. If you wanted to do a Twitter tweet off of that same information, you don't have to change anything up above because that's already set, right? You just leave that alone, and here it is. Here's a nice little Twitter tweet for you based on my website, Mass Page Tools. Okay. If you want to write an essay, I'm not sure if the essay will work with this or not. It typically writes on more generic terms. But yep, it did. It wrote some basic information. If we go up here, you can see based on how much is in here, this is how much research it has, right? That is writing based on. So you can always see under the hood exactly what's going on. Let me just show you how the search engine works inside of here, as we were talking about before. Let's go up to SpyFu again. And let's talk about, let's see how to cook. Right. So we'll take Jim, we'll take yours, and we're going to see in the groups how to cook. And we're going to see here what is the most popular. And it's by far chicken, then pork, then turkey, then steak. Okay. That's some great information that chicken is twice as popular as steak to cook. So for instructions. So we're just going to go ahead and cook thighs here. So how to cook chicken breasts. And let's go ahead and go into filter. And we'll put in breast and apply. And we're just going to grab this. And these are the questions. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and export to the clipboard and bring this into here. Keyword. And we're going to auto generate. Okay. And now we'll go out and find what answers these questions the best. And it'll also be able to write off of these directly. So this is doing a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Okay. So again, we just announced the promo code for this, and I will be giving out the promo code for the $600 off Relevant.Page for the year. Here's the list. If you look on the screen, mass.page/cyber, mass.page/cyber, you can see all of my Ledger Digital products there. And the coupon code for everything is Cyber November. And you can also name your price. If you go to the bottom of the page, there's a banner here. Name your price, contact me, and give me your best offer for the annuals or custom deals that you might have in mind. So reach out to me there. And after this, I'll try to handle that conversation. So here we go. How to cook chicken breasts. We got your introduction. We've got a body. We got a conclusion. We got a call to action. Okay. So you can use that. You can go ahead and change the tone if you want, and you can make it encouraging and go ahead and redo it and see how it comes out very encouraging. And you can change it to a different format if you want to. The power is in your hands. That's the difference between this and some other tools. You know, this really gives you quite a bit of power. So if you do decide, this is what I typically do. Once I get what I like, I'll do 4, 5, 6 different versions of it. Then I'll pop it into Google Docs, and I will go ahead and adjust it, Grammarly check it all, and just there you go. You got your post, right? So you can really get to writing faster and easier with this, right? Look at all this. Look at all this. This is all about writing cooking chicken breast. This is just 6 outputs. Now, all of these 6, in this 6 is just 1 credit. So all of this text is just 1 credit. And if you get the $47 plan, it is going to cost you literally 1 credit out of 1,000 for the month. Okay. So all of this content is just 1 credit out of 1,000. So, and you get the cyber sale. So imagine you're getting an AI writer like this for half the price. So it's really a kind of a no-brainer, if you really ask me. So yeah, so you're able to do all of that. And we want it to be a no-brainer. We want you guys to be able to get in here and use it to your benefit, and make the most sense for your business and how you create content, and the like. So if you did want to write a Twitter tweet based on how to do chicken, we will go ahead and do the fast generate on that. And here we go. And it has at Food Network in here, and it'll put in like hashtags and all of that. If you want to do like a social media post, it'll rewrite it for that format as well. Okay. And the reason why it's so long is because I picked on 6. I should only have that on 1, because I only want to have 1. See, here you go. And so that's picking it out from there. And then if you're like, okay, I want to change it up and not have it mention anything about those this website here, the Food Network, you just go in under the hood and you just go under search and you change the main website that it's picking from. So you can change it to something else. But this is the top ranking content. So if you're looking for top ranking content, this is what people are looking for in the search engine. So, but you can go ahead and take a look. Test Food Kitchen has one, and you just go ahead and click on it, and it'll go ahead and write off of that website as your research. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? All right, that is based on a social media post. There you go. And if you want to go back to the AI writer, it'll go ahead and do its thing. So if you are looking to save money, this is the chance for you to do it. We do have this special deal going on right now, and it is a way for you to name your price on any of our tools or a combination of all the tools if that's what you're looking for. So you can go ahead and reach out to Daryl.chat and make that offer of what you would like to do, what works best for you. The only one I can't include in all like a bulk buy is bulkleads.net, because that cannot have like any kind of lifetime or annual deal. It has to be monthly on bulkleads.net. But I'll go ahead and show you. If you contact me, I can send you the video on bulkleads.net and what it does. We did that a while back. So does anybody have any questions for me right now as we are live streaming here on a Sunday night to talk about our Cyber Monday sale? Go to mass.page/cyber to see the promo code Cyber November. And if you take a look, it's mass.page/cyber. And you can see all of the different products that Ledger Digital has created over the last few years. We do have ImageFly, which I'll show you is also able to get that discount code. So here is a example on ImageFly, and you can put text in here. You can put text in spin text. You can add a logo. You get a dynamic URL. This is a little complicated for this conversation, and I'll do another discussion on this, but this allows you to actually put in words into the image, and then every time you change that, it changes it right here. So if we let's put in Cyber November, right? And we go ahead and generate. It says Cyber November. If we want to change the font, we can change it here, and it'll change the font. Now, this isn't just any ordinary image, right? This is an actual URL that changes on the fly. So if you, let's say, used it to compress the images, and we have a lot more things coming for this. The developer I had stopped working on it a while, a little bit back, and I have to get this new developer up to speed on what was done on it. So, but this is, if we go ahead and we grab this, it is all functional and everything. But if you look here and run this, you can see here is the URL, right? And then if we just go up here, we could add blur. So blur is now at 0. We're going to put a 50% blur inside the URL, right? And then we're going to go ahead and you see now it's a blur, right? And so if you wanted to change the word Cyber November, we could call it, and we're just changing this inside the URLs, right? So I'll call it Black Friday. And there it is. Now it says Black Friday. Okay. So if you wanted to make images that are based on mass pages, then you would just put the location in here. And you would be able to change that out as you want. The other thing that's really cool is that if you go to Imagefly on the front end, it gives you an example of how you can take um, any URL. So these are Unsplash URLs, right? And you can see in here, let's just generate this. All right, you can see here, this is a website URL taking an Unsplash website and I'm sorry, image, and then adjusting it with Imagefly. Okay, so that being said, if we literally took this here, we can change the quality and the overlays and all that of any picture on the internet. Okay, so I mean that starts to get really interesting. Like, okay, how does that work? um, so like if this is the cool thing with Imagefly is that we're looking to use it for our other products that we have coming out. But if you take a look here, this right here, let's see, where are we? I don't think I have. Okay. Oh, I have the wrong. I got to grab this here. Select all, copy. So this is the beauty of Imagefly is that you can take an image. So let's just go and grab like, I don't know, let's go to Relevant.Page, right? And see if I have an image right here. I don't know if that's a background image. I'll take this image right here, okay? So we're going to copy the image URL of this. So we're going to go back into this and just kind of show you what can be done. Right up to this resize. Okay. And if we then take this and we put it up into here, we can see that it's now being controlled by this URL, right? And now, so I can resize this on the fly to really small. I made the resizing 10. So we could resize this to 100. And now see how big it is. We just changed it inside of here, right? Well, it really kind of gets interesting when you start to look at quality, for example. So now we could take an image and give it a 20% quality and run it, and you see how grainy it is, but it will load really, really fast. And so we're building an API so that we can do some really cool things for images on any website, including our current project that we're working on. And so you'll be able to, have these images super, super fast loading, and then also be able to put in metadata and things like that. So let's just change that quality because that's bugging me. I'm just going to put it at 60. See, now it's a little bit clearer, right? So that is able to do that with any image on the internet. That's Imagefly, and there's really no tool that is just like that out there. So we make very innovative products. I appreciate all the support that you guys have given me as we build all of these things out. And we continue to, that was Imagefly, bulkleads.net. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but bulkleads.net has a whole bunch of stuff that's included. There's 10 whole tools that we have inside of this. It'll have online review management for online reviews. It has daily registered domain names with lead information in it. It has sales sequences and newsletter campaigns with unlimited emails to send. It has a chat bot in it. You can find emails from first name, last name, and company name and get the full CSV file. You can extract phone, email, and social media from a list of websites. And this is all right here. Is social proof notification widget, which is really cool. You've seen those in the lower right corner or left corner or something. There's an API that you can use if you know what you're doing with that to prevent any fake emails upon registration. You can extract B2B emails from B2B social media, such as LinkedIn, to build a targeted email list. And you can enrich data. So in other words, you can give the data from another tool, and then it'll go in and it'll add more information to the columns to it. All right, so that's bulkleads.net, and it's still the same coupon code for 50% off for a very limited time. So if you go in here, you have it for $49 for the business plan. That's per user. And then if you want the 5-user plan, it's $99. So imagine you'll be paying $50 for 5 users, and you'll have all of these great features on here as well. So we're trying to make these things, a no-brainer for you at this holiday season. It's our way of giving thanks to you as well. So it's something we wanted to do. We've talked about Relevant, bulk leads, Imagefly. Our whole channel is full of things about mass page tools. That basically is a form that allows you to gather the information and put it all into a system. And you'll be able to then import that into our products and Magic Page plugin and Page Generator Pro. And I think there's some other ones. I haven't really looked at it, but it basically just puts it into a nice CSV file, so that way you can use it with things that have like spin text and things like that. Leads Detective, I can basically show you that if we go here to app.leads Detective. Let's see here. So in here, you could go in and I do see a comment. I'll get to you guys as soon as I can. Yes, Imagefly. Yeah, Imagefly does work. There are a few remaining things on our task list, David. But yes, it will work, and it is ready for prime time. You can definitely host off it your images and all that. Absolutely. So if you use the filters here, you can search based on an industry. So if you're looking for a list of, and the thing is most of the tools that are out there, when you do a search like this, it takes quite a while before you actually will get to be able to download. You have to go page by page to get the results and things like this. But if you put in like accountant, right? There's 3,546, and you can click download all, and you'll get them all. Or if you click on these, each page, right, you'll see the information here. If we have latitude, longitude, you have that. You have their domain, you have their phone number, you have their street address. All of this information. And then if you want to like export to CSV, you do that, and it's that company is in your CSV file. Okay. And so this is Leads Detective. It's very, very helpful to get yourself. Here's the data that came in. And if you want to go back and download all of these guys, you just download all, and you'll see that they all will come down very quickly. See if I did that. There we go. And so here is the list of the accountants, just like that. And this is constantly being updated. This is just getting full and full and full of different places. And if you can see over here to the side, sometimes we'll have other information that it's gathering through the crawl. And so you have lots and lots of people that you can contact there. if you're looking to do that. All right. So that is Leads Detective. And then we have like Domain Kicks, which we also have the 50% off for, which we've never done before. So this is a really great program to find a catchy domain name. And if you go in here, you can access the live. If you have the upper plan, you'll be able to get this, and it will stream domains you've never thought of before, and you could just let it run in the background, then check on it, and come back. And I found some pretty good domains using that way. There's also a dream list where you can go ahead and put things into your dream list, and it'll go ahead and check and see if those things are available for you. There's that some people have reported some issues with that we are working on, and we're trying to figure out what's going on. But a lot of times it's because of the API key fails, because it has to be renewed occasionally from the place, the API key that you get, the registrar. So Dynadot, that's what I was thinking of. Then as far as this allows you to put in prepend primary words and keywords. And then if you see there's like a little filter here, the reason why some people are having troubles with changing things inside the columns is because we're working on adding these different filters. So you'll see there's like filter 1, filter 2, filter 3 in the middle of getting that fixed. So you'll be able to then, sort through and things like that, and be able to put a whole lot of stuff in there and go from there. And it also will like allow you to throw in other extensions. So like I did on the other call, is I put in a bunch of 2-letter domain extensions, and you can kind of see if the words are available in other extensions, because a lot of people are doing that now. If the .com isn't available, it's sort of always preferable to have a short domain that spans the dot. That makes sense. Then the last one here is Geoholics. And if you click on Geoholics to read more, it'll take you onto the Geoholics website. And you can see here more information about it. And if you want to get an account, you register for an account, and you can use that coupon code upon sign up. Okay, so that is how you get Geoholics. And Geoholics is basically a state, population, zip code, household income, property value. It determines if it's rural, urban, and suburban, the population trending, and all of this data that you can use to determine where you want to place your ads, where you want to run your mass page websites. Here's some of the use cases. Like if you wanted to do like political campaigns for a certain target demographic, you could do that. Pay-per-click ads, figure out where to place your ads for outdoor advertising, geofencing, marketing efforts, building your own custom databases, who to contact for where and things like that, researching, real estate factors, job relocation, obviously our Magic Page plugin, custom location data, business relocation, direct marketing, direct mail targeting, because you can like buy, postcards for a certain area, right? Relocation, retail location selection, lead generation markets. So you can, search for different markets to do lead generation in, and commercial decision making. So this is all like things that you can kind of do because you have access to this data. So that is all in here. And you can take a look at that plan. And contact me again if you want to name a price for all of the plans. Like I said, all the plans except for bulk leads, or if you want to do an annual type of thing, for a certain one of these, just reach out to me at, as it says here, Daryl.chat, and I'd be happy to chat with you, and we'll go ahead and get you that. So, but if you just want the 50% off monthly on any of these products that you see up here, any of these products, just use the same coupon code, Cyber November, and it will get you that going. Okay. So does anybody have any questions for me with regard to any of these products or any of what I've been explaining here? Does anybody have any questions? You can go ahead and reach out to me at Daryl.chat, or you can leave it in the comments and I will follow up with you on there as well. But I just wanted to show these today as our official launch is occurring now for the Cyber November special. And there are, there's a lot of value here. So definitely I'm trying to, this is a small business. We do have a lot of products, but it is a small business as far as, you get to work with the owner, you get to work with me, the founder of these. And, we have a lot of things that we're trying to do to make it not such a small business eventually here. So I'm trying to build a team for that and try to make things work a little bit better, so I'm not underwater with a lot of things I have to do every day. So yeah, check it out. ImageFly, Domain Kicks, Mass Page Tools, Leads Detective, BulkLeads.net, Geoholics, Relevant.Page, and just the coupon code is Cyber November. So guys, appreciate you guys so much for being here, being part of this. And I might pop back with another video soon with the Watch Me Work. So we'll probably take a few of the different projects that we have here and show you how I would apply them in everyday life. I did a talk in the earlier, we've done 2 episodes. I'm working on an episode 3 that you can watch me work on the back end. I've got 25 plus years experience doing this kind of stuff, and yeah, maybe I could teach you a couple things, and it could be valuable to you on here. So thanks again for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye bye.